Sus Magician, this stream will be poggers and you will not be disappointed. This might be, by far, my spiciest stream I've ever done. But first I want to apologize because I kinda fucked up, okay? I might have ever so slightly fucked up a little. So you see, when you make a stream event on YouTube, the first thing you have to do is create the event. And then you set a time for it to start, and then obviously you press the go live button to start early or late or whenever. It just sets up an event where the stream comes up and you can click on it to wait for it. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've ever watched any of my streams. The thing is, I use Restream.io, which is a program that lets you multi-stream to YouTube and to Twitch or other platforms simultaneously. And I must have been in a rush when I scheduled my stream on YouTube, because I forgot to set it to the preset. For some reason, I can't just make it do that automatically. I have no idea why. I have to do it, manually. I forgot to switch it over to my 1080p 5-second delay preset, which caused the stream to not appear as cool as or as non-delayed as I wanted it to be. Also, I need to turn that on real fast. But yeah, we're back now. 153 people just chilling in YouTube chat. No idea how many people are watching as on Twitch, but yeah. Oh, I made my chat disappear because I recorded an offline video last night for Ethan's channel, Dankorps. It's a Hightail video, so I just made my chat disappear for that, and I forgot to put it back up. How many viewers do we have on Twitch right now? I don't look at my viewer count anymore, but occasionally I'll ask, and yeah, it might be worth, kind of want to know occasionally. 73 on Twitch? Okay, not bad. 104. Okay, so 104 on Twitch, 150 on YouTube. That's not bad for 5 minutes into the stream. Also, Lonnie's making me tendies, so that's exciting. Lonnie's making me some of them tendies. And I think I heard the oven beeping earlier, so those should be about ready. I don't know what's going on with that. Fair warning right now, by the way, I hope we have mods in chat because the YouTuber who I'm covering at the end of this stream is very notorious for stoking his audience into engaging in raid campaigns on smaller channels particularly. So I have a high likelihood, I've already talked to my mod team about this, that we should probably get quite the raid in my Discord. And most likely a raid in YouTube and Twitch chat. So I'm going to need mods in YouTube chat, Twitch chat, and website chat to make sure we don't have any cringe happening over there. So yeah, keep that in mind, all right, my lovely people? Yeah, we need to assemble the Avengers for this threat. This is an Avengers level threat, okay? What is this? This is a Tumblr post. Breadtube logos. Ooh. Well, that's NSFW popping up on the side there, so I can't show it on stream. I don't know if you drew that. No, I don't think you drew that. I think it's like just featured on the side by Iafy. And it's appears to be a demon girl who has heckin' big bazongas. That's pretty pog. I thought porn wasn't allowed on Tumblr anymore, but apparently it's not the case. But there's an image here, and it's Xander Holix. I guess you could pronounce it with an A, but I usually, whenever I imagine like Xander Holix, I usually imagine it with like an O. Xander Holix Audio. Interesting. Open image in new tab. I can actually show it here. I don't know if this is like a rough draft or not, but I can kind of see where you cut out the logo and then put the text over it. But I do like the general concept. If you could get this and like move it over to the left and then have like the socials and stuff like that, that could be pretty good. I will publish a PNG of the cutout of my logo so that you can just like put the logo, like you can just have the logo and not have to cut it all out from a black background. I do have that somewhere, so I'll put one of those out and it'll be like high quality and it'll be really smoothed out and everything. That's pretty good. Show the others? I can't show the others because what is popping up on the side of that Tumblr page? 120 on Twitch? Okay, don't update the viewer count for me. I just tell me the viewer count when I ask for it, okay? I don't want to think about the viewer count too much because that kind of distracts me, and it's not what I'm going for. Yeah, it's not what I'm going for. Yeah, I would love 69 viewers. That'd be the most viewers I've ever gotten on my streams. Anyway, though, I think we're probably ready to get right into the content. Are we? Hey, chat, do you think we are ready for the content? Actually, I have to read donos first. I forgot. Read donos, then we get into the content. All right, because I did a media share stream. Oh, I forgot to turn off some. What? I'll do it on this screen then. I really hate Streamlabs OBS right now. Holy shit. Configure video. Done. And for God's sakes, I hate that I have to do this every time. Focus. Turn off autofocus. Thank you. Stop defocusing me. Any day now. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I have to turn off autofocus every fucking time. Also, so if you're wondering what's just happened, because Streamlabs OBS is very cringe, I clicked on my thing for... I clicked on the thing for my webcam, and it just disappeared. Presumably, putting it to the top of the source list and covering my chat, but now I can't see it. Which means it's on top of my chat, but I can't see it. So I can't move it back down. Which means all alerts, chat, and socials are now gone on my webcam-only page. There's actually no way I can fix it. Like, I would have to end stream to fix it. So, I'm sorry. Thank you, babe. It's not Boomer. It's literally just like it's gone. Like it's a glitch that happens with Streamlabs OBS that I literally can't fix. It's not something that I can actually fix. Make a new scene? Yeah, I guess I have to, don't I? I guess I have to, huh? Is there a way to move it to the top? Transform. Yeah. Tycho says Streamlabs OBS just works better. Don't worry, chat. I'll get this fixed right now. Here's what I'll do. I have to completely delete the scene and make a new one. Be right back. You won't be able to see me for a minute, but... good luck, okay? Actually, I need to... Here, I'll put Twitter on the screen so you guys can have something to see while I fix this, alright? There we go. Look at that, Twitter. We'll go to my, politics screen. I'll go to well, there we go. Remove. Webcam only. We're back to the starting soon screen. New screen. Webcam. Done. Alright. Now I just gotta add. Wow, my shit's scuffed today, isn't it? Video capture device. Add. Webcam. Add source. There I am. Flip that source horizontal. Boom. And then I need to find my chat. Well, actually, I just realized because I got rid of I have to set all the rest of that stuff up off stream. I actually can't, the only thing I can set up here is my alert box, really. Because I'm not going through like it's like a 10-minute process to set up my chat and everything. So that'll have to do off stream. So that glitch kind of cucks me there. GG, Streamlabs OBS. GG, you beat me. But we'll center this horizontal. And at least now we have alerts, you know? At least now we have alerts. Let me test a donation really quick. Yeah, we'll move that up. Transform, center horizontal. Okay, let's get into the content, okay? I need to eat some nuggies. I'm hungry. Neat feed, I was literally there. In chat when he debated him. I was there, Gandalf. I was there when the strength of men failed. Alright. Alright, my lovely people. You know what? I'll read donos after this segment, okay? We need to get right into, we need to just get right into the content, and we'll do donos next, or after it, okay? Well, shit, now everything that I look up of this content creator is going to be about, it's going to be about him, the drama that's happening. Hold on, here. Let me see if I can find his Twitch. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, chat, you guys know those like bigger streamers that typically kind of get into these groups with each other, and they end up having like they're big Among Us streams. You guys know what I'm talking about? Because like, you know, they end up playing with like, it's like you have Corpse Husband, Pokimane, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. Like they all get together, they play Among Us or some other game, and they're like these groups that sort of form. Well, one of these streamers, who's certainly on the larger side, goes by the name of For Connor. We'll go ahead and check out his channel here. This is For Connor's Twitch channel. He's actually not that. I'm actually larger than him. Though, to be fair, when it comes to Twitch, 44.8k followers is actually probably more significant than 61,000 subs on YouTube, because Twitch streamers get more viewers. This guy, no doubt, like if you look at like his, unrelated to the drama here, if you look at his most popular clips here, like the 25,000 views 17 days ago, he does pretty well, and I think like he's pretty up there in regards to viewership. But as you can see here, some drama has occurred. A thread has gone viral with over 100,000 upvotes on the r livestream fails subreddit. In case none of you are aware, livestream fails is a subreddit that is all about drama happening with Twitch streamers, generally in the Twitch community. And our boy For Connor here has had some logs leak that are perhaps a little problematic. Let's read them over, huh? I'll have to be very careful, and hopefully reading none of this or having it on screen doesn't get me banned from Twitch. For Connor, I can't imagine being openly racist. Like, what benefits does it have? Yeah, you're just a closet racist. This could obviously be a joke. Like right here, this could honestly just be a joke, right? Like, okay, yeah, there's some edgy memes. Yeah, isn't that fishy? But then we scroll down. Here's him posting a meme here. Now I want to mention the timestamps on these. Like this one's 2018, later in 2018, but it's been a while. It's possible. I'm not gonna say any slurs. Obviously, I'm not gonna read out any of the slurs. Who do you think I am? Do you actually think I was gonna read out any of the slurs on stream? What the fuck are you talking about? Also, I can make my chat appear here. There we go. This comes from like 2020. This one from 2018. So here's a meme. We have him posting a meme of what appears to be an African-American male with a swastika on his shirt, most likely photoshopped, and the meme text reads, "Not offended by the use of the N-word with the soft A. I am offended by the use of the N-word with the hard R." Okay. Next, we have a meme that he posted, 2018, by the way, of what appears to be an old picture of like a Spider-Man cartoon, and he's like rolling, and then his arms are coming out to form a image that kind of looks like a swastika, and that it's "they see me hiling, they nining." Wow. Okay. Then here's him posting a meme. Yeah, it's not even funny. That's the most that's the worst part of it, Vermin. It's not even funny. Here's him posting other meme. Back N-words. And then I guess that's him. One of these two people might be him. And then what appears, I don't know what this is. Is that like a Confederate flag? There's no stars on it, but it's basically the Confederate flag. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Apparently painted on the wall behind you. How racist do you have to be to do that? Jesus. Another meme from For Connor, 2018, been a while, but still, I mean, he's still doing this kind of stuff nowadays. Me looking for Raid bug spray to keep slur N-words from eating my copies of Stuart Little on DVD. I'm actually really curious. What is the joke here? Is there like a racist stereotype that black people want to eat Stuart Little DVDs, or is this like deep fried memes? Like, what is this? Is it just like, haha, black people funny? Like racist absurdism? Yeah, I guess that's what it's supposed to be. I guess here's him posing with. Is there any other? Can we? Okay, I'm going to be as charitable as possible. Okay, and I don't want to look like an idiot if this exists, okay? Are there any other countries? Norway flag? Is that the Norway flag? Okay. I'm looking up the Norway flag. Oh, fuck. I don't have... God damn it. I am frustrated with the technical difficulties you've had this stream. Hold on. I'm pretty sure the Norway flag is like a cross, right? Yeah, that's not the Norway flag. That is not the flag of Norway. This is literally just meant to be like the Confederate flag without the stars. That's literally just the Confederate flag without the stars. Hold on. Yeah, okay. This might be the most low-effort dog whistle I've ever seen. You pose with your literally the Confederate flag just without the stars in it. That's all it is. Okay. Whew. Trying to find a figure for racial slur. Here's a collection. Clearly they just searched for Connor and then the word Jew, so that all of the ones where he's mentioned that word would come up. Let's go ahead and look at these. Should I call Zelta a dirty rat Jew? That's pretty anti-Semitic for Connor. And then he continues, you know, with the anti-Semitism, something that you'd expect Cartman from South Park to say. Here's an edit of somebody, maybe him, I don't know, I guess about to shoot what appears to be a naked black child with a rifle. Interesting. You know, I used to have that headset, except it was red. I think the blue version was like a little bit better. Is that supposed to be like... I think it's supposed to be Tyler 1 from behind. Is that supposed to be... Because that's the same headset Tyler 1 has. Is that supposed to be a Tyler 1 from behind? It's the same hair. Do you make these memes? What the fuck are you talking about? What? No, we're reading leaked logs of a Twitch streamer who's been exposed for racism. Here's him posting a meme that says, "This would be racist if black people could read." What? Okay, dude. And this is an Instagram post with 16,000 likes, by the way. Wait, what is this? Okay, wait, hold on. Apparently, it's the national flag of Novorossiya. Okay. Isn't this... I thought this was like a fictional country from the DayZ lore. Alright, I take back what I said about it being a Confederate flag without stars. It's just unbelievably close to it. And, yeah, okay, neat. It was a kind of Confederate flag. Hey, listen, maybe I'm gonna get a video made on me by Destiny for spreading misinformation, but to be fair, it's a kind of Confederate flag. The flags in Baltimore are not as bad as the... Wait. What? Oh, the blacks in Baltimore not as bad as the F slurs in San Francisco. I don't know why I read it as flags, because I think it's because we were already talking about flags. So I read the F slur as flag. I'm so not bigoted that my brain autocorrects slurs in my own head. That's how based I am. That's how progressive I am, is that my own brain. It's like that one episode of Black Mirror. You know the episode of Black Mirror where, like, the mom gets her daughter the brain implant that makes it so she can't see anything that's, like, gory or inappropriate or anything like that? Have you seen that episode of Black Mirror? That's basically what's happening with me because I've become so woke. Yeah, the Archangel episode, yeah. Me and Lonnie watched that, like, a month ago or something. I can't read this because of how fucking blurry it is, but it's "I'll get ya," and then it's like a redneck on a bike with what appears to be a gun chasing, I assume, a black child. The Autumn of White? What the I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Caught this pic of, I assume this is like a Twitch streamer who, I'm going to guess is black, is what this person's name is. I'm going to guess this is referencing a black Twitch streamer, just based on the context of these other logs. At TwitchCon flashing his teeth, and then it's like a monkey showing his teeth. Look at that. Yeah, nice meme. Nice. Very racist. Then we have a nice transphobic meme here. There are 33 genders, 2 genders, and 31 types of, and I can't say that word. There's about 21 other screenshots here, but I don't think we need to go over all of this. I think we get the idea. So, what does this mean? Well, a lot of these screenshots do come from a year or more ago, to be fair. And sometimes people's political opinions change. They're a little bit more edgy in private than they are publicly. That's always possible, don't get me wrong. That's always a possibility, but I don't know. How about we go look at ForConnor's channel on Twitch and see what are currently the most popular clips on his whole channel, and go ahead and see whether or not his acknowledgement of these issues is genuine. So first we have crocodile tears, and we have Connor says goodbye. I'd like to point out the crocodile's tears clip was clipped by Hassan Lost to Destiny Debate. Interesting name there. Okay, let's watch this first one. It's a minute long. Oh, auto muted.
It's not who I am. It's not who I am.
It's very quiet.
Who I was, right? I was never racist. I was never transphobic. I was never homophobic, right? It was all in my head. It was all jokes. I never meant any serious harm to anybody's mentals. But what I said was very bad, and at the end of the day, I was being racist, I was being transphobic, I was being homophobic, I was being anti-Semitic. And
I can't turn it up, chat.
It's hard for me to associate myself with that because I know how I feel.
All right. I'd like to point out, by the way, chat, this guy's Twitch career is over. His online career is done. It's destroyed. He's done. He's done. I believe he was friends with Mizkif, popular Twitch streamer. He's been kicked out of their streaming group. He's done. His career is over. Yep, here we have an article about it right here. We can go ahead and check this out. I guess this is from like some gaming Twitch website. Mizkif kicks ForConnor from house after racist and transphobic messages leaked. He was friends with Mizkif. He's been kicked out. There's some of these screenshots. Although here is an interesting... similarly, racist and homophobic chat logs were leaked featuring Mizkif, with the content creator appearing to realize just how wrong they are, with a member of the channel teasing Mizkif by saying he's gone soft, to which the streamer replied he's cleaning up his act as he's got to get my G Fuel sponsorship. Mizkif added that by not being racist, he was just playing the game. Shut the fuck up, I'm trying to conform to the YouTube audience. It's just playing the game, homie. With these new TOS, I can't be edgelord or I die. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't be racist, because you gotta... and that's Mizkif. Alright, big streamer, big guy, big old boy, big Twitch boy. Wow. Interesting. I'd like to point out, by the way, I don't know whether or not his apology and his acknowledgement of this is genuine, like it was really just jokes or whatnot. I can't know that. I can't see into his head. Back when I was a bit more reactionary, back in like the 2018 days, I engaged in a lot of the same type of humor. Maybe not as extreme, but I engaged in the same type of humor, the very edgy kind of, oh boy, that's kind of spicy. Damn, that kind of humor. And I found that I used it a lot, and I engaged in this kind of humor and rhetoric a lot, mostly because of peer pressure. When you're in these like groups of friends on the internet, and you don't want to feel left out, because you're just trying to have friends, you end up kind of getting pulled into that kind of stuff. But the difference between me and this For Connor guy is I got older and more mature. I realized it was wrong and I stopped doing it. Yeah. Apparently Mr. Medicare is in YouTube chat. Wait, didn't Mr. Medicare's career like die or something? Wait, hold on, I'm curious. Didn't he like die or something? Hold on, I'm actually like really curious. Is that actually even him? Oh, he's been timed out. Hey, mods, stop timing people out and deleting their messages. If you're gonna ban someone, just ban them, okay? Nothing pisses me off more than seeing my mods, like timing. What do you think timing someone out is gonna do? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I thought his like channel died or something. I have no idea. Anyway, though, with that said, also, don't ban content creators. What the fuck? Even if they're shitty? Nah, Vermin, listen, if someone's posting toxic shit in my chat, they can get banned even if they're a content creator. That's fine. Though I do want to say, it's possible that, like, this For Connor guy genuinely doesn't believe in, like, the racist shit that he was posting. But you can't know that. And it's probably best that that people find this out about him, so that it can be like acknowledged and maybe he can change as a person. However, his career is done. His career is gone, dude. His career is over. Unless, all right? Unless there's one thing he could hypothetically do to try to save his career. There's one thing. And that is to keep streaming. Assuming he doesn't get banned. Who here knows who Devin Nash is? He's not banned from Twitch, at least not yet. Who here knows who Devin Nash is? I brought up this clip a lot. Devin Nash he's pretty progressive. He's like a progressive dude. But he did a video called Confronting Cancel Culture, and it's not what you would expect. It's not what you would expect from like a Twitch streamer talking about cancel culture. He goes over the business side of cancel culture and how to handle it and how content creators handle it from a business perspective and whether or not it actually works to help like destroy someone's career. It's a very interesting video. Very, very interesting video. We'll play a bit of it here.
To derank you in YouTube search. There's going to be some people that disagree with this, but anybody that understands YouTube to any degree understands that the negative and positive engagement on YouTube is the same. If you dislike a video, you're actually adding as much to that search engine result as you are a like. The way that it happened was, at first, when YouTube first kind of was starting to figure out their algorithm, dislikes actually deranked videos in the search engine. So you could actually mass dislike a video, and that video would disappear from search results effectively. Then they changed it to be a little bit more equal so that dislikes were still negative, and likes were better. Then they actually made it equal. And then for a while, they actually made it that dislikes were actually higher value than likes. And then finally, they sort of equalized it where it currently says today, at least based on our current understanding. Now, why would YouTube do this? Well,
all right. The reason why I bring this up is because unless you get banned from the platform that you exist on, and that you create your content on, and you can't find another place to create your content, no one can really cancel you but yourself, right? In the sense that you have to make the decision to stop putting out content. If you can handle it, if you can handle the like the amount of attack and like abuse that you're getting after being canceled and like shit talking and mass disliking, if you can handle that mentally and keep making content, you will benefit from it. But if you can't handle it and you stop making content and you quit, then you're done. This is exactly how Onision managed to keep his career going on for so long. That's how it works. He could literally, he chose to stop streaming. Yeah, it's called earned media. I taught all of you guys that, misogynist. What a good name, by the way. There's a dog outside barking. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I've talked about this. It's called earned media. If you're crazy enough to keep on making content through that, you can do it. You can benefit from this kind of stuff. It's not my dog. It's just some dog outside. But yeah, I don't know if this guy's genuine. I don't know if he's like actually racist. There's another clip here if we want to watch it. It's really quiet though.
This isn't a PR thing I'm doing because I know that I'm on my way out the door. This is just a goodbye, I guess.
Nice. So I guess he's gone. No, but for real, I actually, if he's smart, at least when it comes to like business, you should ignore, you should completely pretend the drama's not happening and keep streaming. Like if you're actually like in this position, that is the smartest thing to do business wise. Like without a doubt. But yeah, I don't know if he's racist or not, but seems to be. he might be. I don't know. But yeah, pretty fucking wild. I feel bad for the people that enjoyed his content. Don't give him advice. I'm giving you guys advice. I feel bad for his fans that aren't pieces of shit that found out about this. It's gotta suck finding out a content creator that you enjoy is like a kind of a racist piece of shit. It's gotta fucking suck. Assuming he is. He might not be, but it seems like I wouldn't bet on him just having been joking. I really wouldn't bet on that. I would not put my marbles into that hole. Getting canceled from Twitch is against the First Amendment? True, they specifically wrote, the Founding Fathers in the First Amendment specifically wrote that Twitch isn't allowed to ban people. That's against their freedom of speech. All right. That was fun. That was a fun topic. All right, I got to read donos, okay? It's like JonTron over again? It's not like JonTron. JonTron was very different. To be fair, the impression I got from JonTron was that, I don't know if he was like a full-on Nazi or something, but he definitely was repeating their talking points and had probably become way too receptive to them. Cool Roblox guy 666, nice name. Thank you for the $5. Astro Blue Drew, thank you for the $3. Pufflecakes, thank you for the $6.69. Nice meme. Max Phoenix, thank you for the $5. Says, help me settle a dispute, chat. What is this? I'm gonna vent. There was a TV special in 2011 called I Partied with Victorious. I was 12 at the time. I was excited to see it. But when I saw it, the ending made me sick to my stomach. It ended with a dude being humiliated online and his life ruined. After that, I nearly cried and I could not sleep. It literally made me emotionally fragile. And I was this close to hating women. This is a troll, right? I'm stronger as who I am now, but the ending is what started me down the RA pipeline. The entire TV special still makes my skin crawl. Ruining a guy's life online. I think anyone who thinks that was justified, that is dead to me and shot out of a cannon in a video game. What the fuck? I have no idea what the fuck that was. I'm sorry. I have no fucking idea what that was. What? Listen, Max Phoenix, I love you, buddy. It's an interesting story, okay? It's an interesting story. 85D2D Derek, thank you for the 666. Nice, the devil number. Didn't BJG sick her followers on you one time? Not even Vosh had that on her? No? I don't think I've ever, like, actually had beef with BJG on Twitter. I've just... The closest to that that's happened is I quote tweeted her shit talking Ilhan Omar, and then Ilhan Omar liked my tweet, which is pretty nice. She didn't follow me though, which is probably good because that would probably be bad for her political career. But it would have been nice if she followed me. Underscore Sifaluk. I assume that's how it's pronounced. Thank you for the $25. Says, the UK pound to US dollar is at a multi-year high, so enjoy my inflated Britbong monies, 3-head. Oh shit, Pog. Yeah, hey, Britbongers, your money's inflated. There's inflation happening. Donate now. It's worth more to me than it is to you. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Pretty sure that's how inflation works. Cold tendies, Zan? Don't worry, we're responding to a video in a minute. I can eat the tendies while the video's going. I just have to finish reading donos. Cyanide a Rap, thank you for the $3. Says plan. True. Kieran Gralde, thank you for the $4.50. Argo Air, thank you for the $3. Mr. Ba, thank you for the $9. Cyanide Rap, thank you for another $3. Says Obama. True. Obama. Kieran G23, thank you for the 3. Your cock Obama, thank you for the $3. As I accidentally bread-pilled my religion teacher without her knowing. I just described mutual aid, and she was like, very profound. Huh. Yes. Quite profound indeed. The Neomaster, thank you for the $3, says return. Thank you. Somebody, thank you for the $3. I don't know who somebody is, but nice, thank you. Kiss My Aspergers, thank you for the $5. Says I don't have enough for the whole song, but have fun. I think that was a video that you donated during the media share last night, but thank you. Kieran G23, thank you for the $21.50. Says music from my old rapper days. I remember that. That was pretty good. Financial advice in a rap song. It was very nice. The Holy Nut, thank you for the $5. Argo Air, thank you for the 3. The Socialist Roman, thank you for the 5. And Mila, thank you for the 3. Says Finnish police versus American police. I remember that video. It was pretty funny. Avalon of Babylon, thank you for the $3. Says, have more yogurt money, Zan. I don't think I've eaten yogurt in like a year. I probably should. I shit like once a week. Dragonborn360, thank you for the $10. Mateo, thank you for yet another $10. Just a bunch of question marks. Nice. Billiam James, thank you for the $3. I hate Jägermains. No idea what the fuck that means. I don't know if you got me with like one of those word things. I don't even know. Once a week? Yeah. Pooping is gay. Yeah, you have to do it as little as possible or you're gay. That's how it works. Yeah, literally something's coming out of your butt. Like, what do you mean? No, it's just like, I just don't have the urge to do it, like, unless it's like once a week. Like, if I have to do it, then I go, but like, it's like once a week. I'm like, okay, well, time, yeah. That's not normal. It was worse when I lived with my parents. Vermin in chat knows that because I talked about it while playing Subnautica one day because half my diet was dry ramen. Oh, that was bad. Bob, thank you for the $3. Says, I'm horny. We're all horny, Bob. Thank you. One Piece 34, thank you for the $5. Dragonborn 360, thank you for the 3. Says, Armchair Historian has good videos of about the Eastern Front during World War II. He even pissed off some tankies and Nazis. Nice. I actually need to watch that. Not really, Mr. Ba. Reza Sutra, thank you for the $6. I appreciate that. Niopolis. Niopolis? I assume that's how it's pronounced. Niopolis, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Says cheers. Thank you, thank you. Argo Air, thank you for the $3. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Avalon of Babylon with another $4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Says just got paid, have more yogurt money. Why are you buying me so much yogurt? God damn. Thank you. Lonnie did make me eat a salad this week. Bob, thank you for the $3. Appreciate that. Dragonborn360, thank you for the $1. Says, also heard you mention in the tier stream that non-compete was going down a dark pathway. What do you mean by that? Just curious, since I think some of those videos are okay. It's mostly has to do with non-compete's like Twitter behavior, but also he's definitely been moving in a more tanky-like direction. Especially in regards to, like, he doesn't seem to care as much about pragmatic political movements anymore. It just doesn't, it's just kind of sad. Hey, can you ban the spammer in chat? Oh yeah, I should mention, by the way, the guy, like I said at the beginning of the stream, the MaximilianMus guy that we're covering is very prone to sending his audience to raid people he doesn't like. Apparently, and we'll get into this later, apparently he has people raid Discord servers of YouTubers he doesn't like and spam child porn there, so keep that in mind. Mateo, thank you for the $5. Says Hasbul Gang, thank you for the $5, Mateo. Infrared Drama Starter, thank you for the $5. I think I remember where that came from. 852D Derek 852, thank you for the $3. Mateo, thank you for the $5. Says Breadtubes to re-education camps. Breadtubers to re-education camps. Are these the infrared guys? Like the infrared fans? Like all 9 of them? Mr. Ba, thank you for the $3. Says drunk dance time, baby. Oh yeah, I danced while drunk last night. Or the night before last night. I can't even remember. Mark Bando, thank you for the 301. Supreme Peasant, thank you for the $3. Les, thank you for the $3. Says Stalin caused the Holdemer. True. Well, kind of. It's complicated. Comchia 430, thank you for the $5. Says coincidentally, I was playing the 1991 game Gunship 2000 involving blasting Soviets with helicopters when I jumped into this debate. What timing? True, yeah, destroy the tankies. Nateo, thank you for the $20. Says infrared. I mean, thanks for the money, infrared fans, I guess. Thank you. Sasha Star, thank you for the $3. Apparently, he gave Vosh like $300 to debate him last night. Fuck, why didn't he give me that? God damn it, I should have asked for more money to debate that fucker. God damn it. Fuck. That's like my fucking electric bill. That's like my entire fucking electric bill, like that person paid Vosh to debate him. God damn it. You're making the same content Sargon, Medicare, Styx, Armored Skeptic, etc. made years ago, but rebranding it as progressive. Thanks, Nicholas Diorio. I'll consider your criticism while I fuck your mom. I'm just kidding. Thank you for the $3 though, Sasha Star. Reza Sutra, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs to Mr. Kazuma Snazaro. I'm a person, Surge Protector, and with Atra. Thank you, I appreciate that. Got rid of some white names today. Sasha Star, thank you for the $5, says, that dude doesn't realize the reasons Trump supporters are anti-establishment is because they think the establishment is too pro-immigration and too woke, not because of economic anxiety. Yeah, in most cases that's true, Sasha Star, but I'm not going to talk to someone like the infrared guy about, like, nuanced political movements and like, the state of our country, socially speaking. It's more of a meme debate, you know? Unova's Finest, thank you for the $5, says, Day 7 of my Republican state and local officials failing to salt the roads, kill myself in-game. True, thank you. Sorry you guys are freezing to death right now. Blame Ted Cruz. Reza Sutra, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to Rayo Zero. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Zoltoid, thank you the tier 2 gifted sub to N23OG. I appreciate that. My name is Philip. Thank you for the $5. Says, the good thing about being unable to sleep is I get to catch you live. Also, tankies have no clue what Marxism, Leninism / Orthodox communism really is. Lol, they've ruined the term. That's true. They have. Thank you for the $5. My name is Philip. God, my nose is so itchy today. Dragonborn360, thank you for the $1, says, wouldn't it be funny if while MaximilianMus tried showing up to your stream, that Infrared started to spam MaximilianMus to debate him to make him a tanky? That would be interesting. Oh, a debate between those two would be interesting. I don't really know anything about MaximilianMus other than what's going on with this drama and the fact that, like, for the last 4 years, I've seen shit tons of people on YouTube with, like, the profile picture thing. He did a thing where he was trying to take over YouTube with that or something. I don't know. It reminds me of like when Leafy did the Hiss thing way back in like 2016 or 2015. Murder of Cross, thank you for the tier 3 sub. That's insane. Thank you. Says, said it before and I'll say it again. Love your content, Zan. Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate that, Murder of Cross. Very kind of you. I love you, buddy. Fletch Dog, thank you for $5. Says, would you be available to talk quickly when you are done streaming? Semi-related to what you were talking about today and kind of important. Would only need around 5 minutes. Maybe, Fletch Dog. Hit me up on Discord later when I finish streaming. Okay, that's everything. We're good. All right. It's Lauren Chen time and also eating nuggies.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Xander Hall Lonnie tells Zan to moderate the Discord from being raided. I have my mods on top of it. Yeah, my mods are on top of it. They have a bot on that's locked up the server, so it should be fine. And obviously my mods are active and they're banning people when they need to. Just kill all the invite links. I don't want to do that unless it's like really bad. Only like 5 people have tried to join the Discord to troll, it looks like. So I don't think it's really that bad. Why is chat not on screen? Because of some technical difficulties that happened at the beginning of stream. My Streamlabs OBS glitched, and I had to delete my entire webcam screen and re-add it. So I have to do that. I'm not doing the thing where I re-add chat on stream. It's a pain in the ass to do. Might not even be able to do it because I don't know if I even have the link that I need to add the chat to screen. I don't know. I'll have to check my DMs with White Nervosa. Okay. All right, let's get right into it. Oh, wow. That's actually really unfortunate. Look at this. Look. This video's been out for like a week, and it only has 25,000 views. Is Lauren Chen's channel dying? I know most of her success comes from... Oh, wow, it is. Wow, okay. Yeah, no, I know most of her success and most of her income comes from the Blaze TV thing, but... Damn, yeah, she's going down. Oof, tough. Alright, she made a 9-minute video called Black People First, says healthcare officials. So I assume this has something to do with the vaccines, and apparently... If I were to guess, it has something to do with, like, people in low-income areas, which typically tend to be non-white, needing to get the vaccine, you know? I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Hey, Lauren here. Let's talk about systemic racism. And now I know by this point a lot of you are probably sick and tired of hearing things get called systemic racism when they're not actually systemically racist. But I promise you, the way that Canada and the US are rolling out their COVID vaccinations actually is systemic racism. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into it, I want to say a huge whopping thank you to our sponsor, Glow with Lauren. If you want to be your most attractive self in 2021 and beyond, it is vital that you maintain a proper anti-aging routine. However, the problem with most anti-aging routines is that a lot of the anti-aging
What, are there no mods in chat? I just want to eat my tendies. IP ban doesn't work, Vermin. It's just normal ban. There you go. Yeah, you have to do just ban. It's /ban. I think it's /ban. That's what I always use. All right. So first of all, I want to point out that no conservative can define systemic racism, okay? No conservative can define systemic racism. So anytime a conservative says something is systemic racism, generally speaking, they have no fucking clue what they're talking about.
A huge question to answer is who goes first, because unfortunately in countries like Canada and the US, there are not enough vaccines available to keep up with demand. And predictably, a lot of people have argued that those who are most likely to die from COVID, like the elderly and those with underlying health conditions, should be the ones to get vaccinated first. And after those vulnerable populations are taken care of, maybe...
This isn't smart. The groups we should be vaccinating first are the groups that are more likely to spread it. I'm talking healthcare workers, which are already the top priority, essential jobs, and stuff like if you're a cashier at a store, or you're at jobs where people are seeing a lot of people, handling money, stuff like that. These are the jobs that should probably be getting the vaccines first. Not necessarily like teachers and stuff like that. Yeah. Not necessarily people who are more likely to die from it, but those that are more likely to be exposed to it.
We can look at vaccinating the people who are most likely to contract and spread COVID due to their jobs, like frontline and essential workers. But not so fast, say the woke government bureaucrats. Have you also considered triaging vaccination candidates based on race? I wish I was kidding, but sadly, I'm not. As Breaking 911 reported, the Canadian National Advisory Committee for Immunization has recommended prioritizing race over age for COVID-19 vaccinations. So to be clear, not only is the Trudeau administration telling provinces to take people's race into account when deciding whether to vaccinate them, they're also saying to put racial minorities ahead of the elderly. And this was confirmed by CTV News, who reported that the new recommendation...
This actually makes complete sense from a medical perspective, people who are not white, typically speaking, are at higher risk of catching and even dying from COVID due to the fact that they are typically working class and have to work jobs that are more likely to cause them to come in contact with the coronavirus. And because they're working class, they're less likely to have access to decent health care, you know, like decent attention from healthcare professionals. And on top of that, when you consider older people, typically they're probably not working. They're in a position where they can probably stay home and keep away, quarantined from people that are sick. So yeah, you want to get groups that need the vaccine more, the vaccine.
From the federal government prioritize racialized adults from groups disproportionately affected by the pandemic ahead of some older, non-racialized people. The term racialized group is somewhat of a new one to me, but if I had to guess, I would say that it includes black and brown people, but not white and Asian people, especially not Oriental Asians like Koreans, Japanese, and Chinese. You see, Oriental Asians are kind of like Schrodinger's minority. We sometimes count as white, sometimes count as non-white, depending on what the situation is. And at this point, in case any Americans are sitting back laughing, saying, "Oh, you crazy Canucks, when will you learn?" Bad news, this type of thinking has infested America as well. In fact, several months ago, in an article titled "The Elderly versus..."
Oh, this is funny. I'm glad you brought this up. I know not to click any suspicious links. What the fuck are you talking about, chat? I never click any links that you send me. Why do you keep spamming that? It's actually funny. One of the big reasons why we differentiate what the fuck? Differentiate between the types of racism faced by, let's say, Asian Americans and African Americans is because nowadays, for the most part, there isn't much in the way of systemic racism directed towards Asian Americans. They're typically better off, financially speaking, due to a variety of reasons I could get into, or, you know, they're typically just not targeted by the police and so on. However, I do think this is important to point out. This is very important. Ever since coronavirus, sorry, I had to burp because of all the attendees. Hate crimes against Asian Americans have skyrocketed pretty significantly. That's not true, Lamau. It's just model minority shit. No, from my understanding, Vermin, a significant amount of Asian Americans are immigrants. And typically when you immigrate from like a place, you know, in Asia or whatever, you're more likely to have more money. And you're probably coming over here for like job opportunities to start a business or to pursue schooling. The same thing goes for if you're a black person from like a country in Africa and you come over to America, chances are you're going to be richer or more well off than even like the average white person in America because you had the money, resources, and everything to come over to America in the first place. So you're probably going there for like better job opportunities, or you've got like a work visa or something. This is pretty consistent among basically every minority group in America if they immigrated from another place. But when it comes to Asian Americans in particular, I believe like the majority of Asian Americans, or at least a significant amount of them in America, have actually within their own lifetimes came over due to business opportunities, or their kids are like their parents like came over for the same reasons. I don't think it's good to say Asians don't experience police violence and shit. Oh no, they do occasionally, but nowhere near to the same level as like African Americans do. Like black people in this country do. Like, yeah, absolutely they still face police violence. Everyone does. And white people are probably the most likely to have the best experience with a police officer. But typically there doesn't seem to be an overwhelming trend of Asian Americans being brutalized by the police the same way there is for like black people, right? And a lot of that does stem from like socioeconomic conditions
essential workers who should get the vaccine first, it was reported that Harold Schmidt, an expert in ethics and health policy at the University of Pennsylvania, said that it is reasonable to put essential workers ahead of older adults given their risks and that they are disproportionately minorities. Older populations are whiter, Dr. Schmidt said. Society is structured in a way that enables them to live longer. Instead of giving additional health benefits to those who already had more of them, we can start to level the playing field a bit. The debate over who should be prioritized.
I want to remind all of you right now, never forget this. Lauren Chen is going to attempt to argue against trained healthcare officials and academics in this video. This is just factual information that's making her mad. Just want to remind you all.
Vaccinations, the elderly or frontline workers is one where, in my opinion, both sides have some good arguments. However, the idea that the elderly should not be put in front of the line because a lot of them are white and it's kind of okay if more of them die off, that is not.
I'm curious. Wait. I'm curious. Are Lauren Chen and Ben Shapiro friends? Are they cool with each other? Chat, stop being weird about saying she's hot. Come on, chill. One joke is fine. Don't go off on it. They're friends? That's good, because do you guys remember when Ben Shapiro said that we should just all go back to work and let the coronavirus burn through like the old and the weak in our society? Because, hey, if you're old, then, hey, you're almost like, you've already like the average life expectancy for a person is like 75 to 80. So if you're like 60, you've already lived most of your life, not taking into account that 75 to 80 is a median average lifespan, and a shit ton of people live less or longer than that. So yeah, interesting how now it's all about, but the old people, whenever she's friends with a very popular conservative figure who's literally advocated for just letting all the old people die out so we can all go back to work and get the economy back.
One of the good arguments. Apparently, the proper way to shut down all of those Corona Karens who keep accusing anyone who wants lockdown to end of wanting to kill grandma is just by assuring them that it's okay if we kill grandma. She's white. And the fact that it would even enter this doctor's mind to give the elderly less medical attention because they're mostly white and we need to level the playing field is such a clear illustration of how these social justice types, they don't actually want equal treatment. They want payback and equal outcomes. And like in Canada, sadly, this type of overt racism in the name of social justice.
I want to remind all of you that the talking points that Lauren Chen is spewing out right now are the same ones that conservatives and anti-progressives have been saying since, time in memoriam, but most notably, the civil rights movement. They argued that movements such as, to give black people the right to vote, they've argued for as long as this has been a thing, as long as there's been this sort of, culture war type thing, or any, movement for progressive change, that it's not about equality, it's about getting back at white people.
Justice is no longer restricted to university campuses. It's also being implemented in public policy. As Detroit News writes, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's own proposed guidelines include using race as a metric in determining who gets the early doses of the vaccine. And they also...
I assume I had a bunch of Twitch messages pop up, and some of them were ChudLogic's emotes, so I assume it was him.
Note that several states, including California and Georgia, have already announced they intend to use an equity metric in prioritizing vaccine distribution. And Tennessee is rushing a portion of its first round of shots to poor rural, largely black Haywood County because, quote, COVID-19 has revealed the great disparity in outcomes for black Americans. Michelle D. Fiskus, who oversees Tennessee's immunization program, told the Washington Post. It's kind of hard to argue.
Once again, literally, she's just mad that medical experts are progressive because reality has a left-leaning bias. That is true. Reality does have a left-leaning bias. It's generally how things work,
that a policy isn't racist when you're literally using race to discriminate against some people. In this case...
Oh my god, you're right. Being anti-racist is actually the real racism. Because you have to acknowledge race exists and talk about issues that... I ate all my tendies. I ate them. I don't have more tendies to eat. I finished them. Thank you. Oh, soy face, so true. The left are the real racists. That's how it works.
Case to discriminate against who does and does not get the vaccine. But hey, just because it's hard to defend explicit racism, that doesn't mean that the progressive left isn't at least going to try. I actually posted about this.
Is she trying to argue that like these? I mean, yeah, these healthcare professionals and academics are the radical left. True, he got me there. Almost seems like smart people tend to be left leaning. Who would have thought? Who could have guessed that one, huh?
Story on social media and received some interesting responses that I wanted to address with you all. As the user Love Really Is the Answer wrote in defense of racial screening processes for medical treatment, no, it's based on data.
True.
Blacks and Latinas are at much higher risk of dying from COVID according to research. My guess is they are trying to prioritize vaccination based on risk assessment. Part of that statement is true. Non-white people right now are more likely to die from COVID than white people. As Detroit
That's not necessarily what makes the big difference. The most important thing to keep in mind is that non-white people are also more likely to be working class and thus being frontline workers, doing things such as working at stores and at like cash registers, food, customer service, things like that, where you're more likely to encounter more people and thus being more likely to spread it. And that's even putting aside the fact they're more likely to die from COVID or experience some more severe symptoms due to the fact that, well, they might not have enough money in order to pay for healthcare treatment, right? And any kind of treatment. So yeah, no, it's not just that they're more likely to die. It's also that they're more likely to spread it if they get it because they're around people all the time because they don't work jobs that would allow them to stay home and sit on Zoom and do meetings, you know? A lot of young nurses right now are Filipino. Neat.
News writes, according to the CDC, people of color are about 3 times more likely to die from COVID-19 than their white counterparts. All right, so...
Do Americans get free COVID vaccines? I actually don't know. I haven't even attempted to get vaccinated because I'm like bottom of the barrel in regards to who needs to get vaccinated. Like I'm fine if I get the vaccine last, okay? Like I stay home all day, I stream, I'm fine, okay? I'm fine if I get the vaccine last. I'm not even like trying to figure out where nearby I could possibly get one, you know? But yeah, apparently it has to come in like multiple doses, by the way. Like, isn't it like a dose, like you get the first dose, then like a second, then like a third? I don't think it's like you just get a shot and you're good. I think you have to come in like multiple times and get it, right? It's 2. Okay, thanks, Vermin. Yeah, I haven't really looked into getting the vaccine because I don't need it right now. There are shit tons of other people that need it. And even if I did get COVID, I would probably be okay. Much more so than the average, like, more lower income person would. Although to be fair, I probably couldn't afford a hospital trip. Actually, no, okay, I should probably change that. I could not afford to go to the hospital right now. I couldn't afford an ambulance ride right now, to be fair, but I probably wouldn't need it. That's my main point. Like, if I got COVID, I would probably not have to go to the hospital. And I probably won't even get it anyway, just because I stay inside all day, streaming and stuff.
Case closed. Non-white people are in fact more likely to die from COVID than white people, so let's just prioritize non-whites over the elderly. Sound good to everybody? However...
Aren't you rich? What do you mean you can't afford it? Dude, how much money do you guys think I make? I make like a teacher's salary. Like I make like a public school I make a public high school teacher's salary. What are you talking about? Y'all have to pay for an ambulance? What the fuck? Yeah, an ambulance ride, depending on the distance, can range anywhere between $500 to $1,000. At least when I went there. Last time I took an ambulance ride, it ended up costing $500. And it was like a 5-minute drive. Why do people think all streamers are rich? Well, it's probably because, like, I know a lot of it has to do with, like, the fact that, like, a lot of my fans also watch Vosh, and Vosh makes a lot of money. So people assume that I also make a lot of money. But I really don't. Yeah, I make about 40 to 50K a year right now. That's pretty close, Saucy Fox, yeah. I'm pretty open about how much money I make. I make about 40 to 50K a year. And my rent's like $1,600 a month alone. So like, you know, it's kind of not that great.
However, as the CDC also notes, elderly Americans, i.e. those over the age of 85, are 630 times more likely to die than those aged 18 to 29. So if you want to argue that those who are most likely to die from COVID should be the first ones getting the vaccine, which I think is actually a good idea, it makes no sense to...
No. People who are more likely to die from COVID should be in a position where they don't have to worry about getting it, where they're extremely unlikely to get it. We need to vaccinate those. The way you kill off a virus, the way that you kill a pandemic, isn't by vaccinating just those or prioritizing vaccinations on those that are more likely to die, because guess what? Those that die from a virus can't spread it anymore. If we're looking at this through a completely utilitarian mindset on how to kill this pandemic as quickly as possible, generally a virus or any type of disease that wants to spread generally, a disease that wants to spread does not want to kill their host as quickly as possible. The point is to spread it to as many new hosts as possible. So if you die that's why if you've ever played Plague Inc., you'd know this. You can't let your virus or your disease be too deadly. You can't let your disease kill off its hosts faster than it can spread. So the point is, you want to vaccinate those that are more likely to spread it and survive long enough to spread it to as many people as possible to make it so that they can't get it. Then you vaccinate those that are likely to die from it right away. It's simple. Like you could have played Plague Inc. prepared me for this, okay? I played a lot of Plague Inc. in middle school, okay? I'm prepared for this pandemic.
Say that non-white people should be prioritized over the elderly because the elderly are way more likely to die. And although saying that the elderly who are largely white should not get priority for vaccines because of their race is very, very, very racist toward white people.
That's literally not what they said. They said that lower income people, particularly people who are non-white, that are more likely to work frontline jobs should get the vaccines first and be prioritized. Not that white people shouldn't get it because they're white. That's not what discrimination is.
People. I also don't want to gloss over how this policy is racist as well toward non-white people. As this pandering progressive noted, black communities are getting hit harder as it's harder for their communities to social distance. They don't have your money where you can pay to have everything delivered. So basically, I was just told that black people should get priority for vaccines because they don't have as much money as I do.
Yes. Also, what a good frame to pause it on, too. Yes, exactly. If you're a well-off white person who can afford to get their groceries delivered and can afford a hospital trip if you get sick, then yeah, you probably don't need the vaccine as much as people that work at like a grocery store and have to go out to get their groceries or buy food in person, making them more likely to come in contact with people that will give them COVID.
Just as a group, none of them. Makes sense. Progressives like to do this thing where they conflate a bunch of things that aren't race with race and then make judgments based on race.
By that, she means healthcare professionals and epidemiologists that are assessing what the best way to distribute vaccinations. That's what she means. Not progressives. Epidemiologists and healthcare professionals assessing the best way to end this pandemic and distribute vaccines.
I.e., they're racist. It is true that black people are more likely to be frontline workers and therefore more likely to come in contact with COVID than the average person. And it is also true that on average, black people tend to have more underlying health conditions like obesity that might make them more likely to die from COVID. Now, as we have seen...
This is actually true. Have you guys ever heard the saying that being poor is expensive? Hypers, if you ever heard that before. Being poor is expensive. So this extends to issues such as like cheaper food and cheaper products typically in the long run, resulting in you having to pay overall more money like in the long run. Like let's say, for example, you're very poor and you want to buy like a new pair of shoes. A good pair of shoes that might last you 20 years before it starts falling apart on you. That could cost so much money that you can't afford to buy it because you need to save money that month to buy food for your kids, right? So instead you buy like a $10 pair of shoes. A $10 pair of shoes that's going to be worn out and destroyed in a year. So you have to buy another $10 pair of shoes a year later. Overall, it costs more money and it's more expensive to be poor than it is to be rich. With that said, this extends to diet. Unhealthy food is typically cheaper and easier to prepare than like more expensive food, right? Like if you want to, if you're like a low income family, what are the chances that you can afford to buy like nice, healthy food for your kids to go to school that day? Or you even have time before you have to work your 2 jobs to make some like healthy food for your kids at lunch that day or for yourself for when you're going to work? Or are you just going to buy some chips to stick in your bag? Or maybe pick up some like fast food on your way to work because you don't have time to sit down and like make like, I don't know, some healthy meal. Unfortunately, poor people are in a position where it is most convenient and sometimes the only option to eat quicker, fast food or unhealthy food. That's why a lot of lower income areas have a higher rate of obesity or other underlying health conditions. It's a really big issue. I highly recommend researching it more. It's actually very, very interesting. It's almost like our society is built to keep people down if they start out down and like poor. It's called food desert. Yeah, I think that's the term, yeah.
Progressive looks at that data through their racial lens where everything is about race and decides that, oh yeah, we should just vaccinate black people.
And to be clear, there are ways, if you are poor, that you can get through this, right? You can just, instead of buying like a bag of chips at the store, buy an apple. But still, right? Like, we also have to consider, like, realistically what the likelihood of people, like, logically speaking, psychologically speaking, for most people, what do you think someone's more likely to buy when they go to the grocery store looking for food? You think they're going to buy like 10 apples to eat for a snack or some bags of chips? You know, it's pretty, you can also reason through this psychologically speaking. I'm not going to the store and buying an apple when I have an option between apples and chips. Yeah, also, apples expire. That's true. Like, if you have like a little bit of extra money right now and you're a low income family and you're looking to buy snacks for your kids for the next 2 weeks of school, you're probably just going to buy like a big bag of chips for like $5 rather than 10 apples for like $8. Because those chips that you plan to be your kids' like snack for lunch or whatever for the next like 2 weeks don't go bad. At least not anytime soon. Do chips even go? If you get like bags of like Lay's potato chips, do those ever go bad? If you don't open them? Is that... Do they ever go bad? Like if you never open them? They do? In like 2 years? Really? Eventually, and eventually, of course, they would go bad, but like, it would have to take so long, right? I assume they're vacuum sealed, or they're not vacuum sealed, but they're like, it's a closed environment, and they don't really seem like a type of food that would go bad. Yeah, they go soggy. Wouldn't they go? Well, if they're in the bag and you don't open it, they wouldn't get soggy. They would get like stale, right? They would get stale and like really like kind of gross.
People first, then that makes sense. But no, that's not a good idea, and actually that's a very bad racist idea, because under a policy like that, a healthy young black person who is not a frontline worker, those do exist, guys, would get vaccine priority over a slightly older frontline worker who is white and might even have underlying health conditions. It's almost as if...
I don't think that's a thing that would occur on any significant level. Also, everyone's going to get the vaccine eventually. It's not like there's going to be a million vaccines, just 1 million vaccines, and you have to get lucky enough to get one. It's not the lottery. Everyone's going to get them eventually, but there are particular groups of people, broadly speaking, that need to be prioritized in order to best handle this pandemic.
Race doesn't tell you everything you need to know about a person. Gee, who'da thunk? And the thing is, if you screen people based on things like profession and underlying health conditions...
Genuine question: what's wrong with her saying that the vaccination plan should be based on a socioeconomics rather than race? Because that's not what she's saying, just Jose. What she's actually saying here is that healthcare professionals who say that lower income communities, which typically tend to be non-white, getting the vaccine first is actually racist. That's what she's arguing right now. Not that it should be based on socioeconomics, because for the most part it is, but that it's racist to do what they are doing, which is it's not racist. Plus, she is actually racist.
It is very likely that a disproportionate number of black people will be receiving the vaccine first. So all of these at-risk people that progressives claim to care about would still be protected, but it just wouldn't be done in a super racist and discriminatory way. Anyways, I'm sure I'm preaching to the
That's literally how they're doing it, though.
Choir there, but I just wanted to make this video to let you all know that the
Amazing. I'm glad her channel is dying. That's nice. Love seeing like a big conservative channel die out. Last time that happened, oh, and it made me so happy, was no bullshit.
Hey, Lauren here. Let's talk.
Shut up! Silence. Last time that happened was with no bullshit. You love to see it. You love to see it. Anyway, yeah, Lauren Chen is very dumb. Small brain. Very, very small brain. And kind of a fucking grifter, but you know. You know how it is with the whole conservative thing. Amazing. Amazing. Guys, guess what time it is? Time to read donos. Jade Monkey, thank you for the tier 1 gift sub to Kifindir says, fun fact, all the leftist windmills that have frozen over in Texas are really giants in disguise. It's true. They're actually ice giants from Skyrim. It's true. They've come to the real world. They caused the it wasn't actually the Republicans that caused the big fucking snowstorms happening in Texas and the Midwest. It's actually the ice giants. It's true. Kai Woofy, thank you for the tier 1 subs gifted to Saru. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, Kai Woofy. And Kai Woofy with the $5 donation. Thank you for the YouTube link. Says this is fucking content considering the context of the song, which isn't copyrighted, I'm pretty sure. What is this? Baked Alaska, Trump is my president 2018. Oh, God. What did you just send me? What is this? You said it's not copyrighted? I hope this isn't copyrighted. Oh, God. What is this? Baked Alaska, Trump is my president 2018.
Yeah. It's taken so long for us to get to this point.
Is this like a fucking...
But we won. We are going to make
This ended poorly.
Yeah. The liberals are crying, cause we never stopped fighting. Started on the Trump train, and now we're all flying.
I want to remind you all how badly this is aged. Whew. Aged like milk. Aged like 2-year-old milk, by the way.
Never look behind us.
This is like an SFM animation.
We took a leap of faith at a Trump state, cause we always knew that it would guide us. Now we're winning so much that we might get sick of winning, but I don't think so. And we're swimming to the top non-stop in the house while they're peeping in the window. And I didn't think we'd get this far, but now we elected our hero. And I didn't want to bring this up, but illegals, you gotta go. This is my president. 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 This is my president.
I just realized that the model, like the model of, I guess, Baked Alaska here, you can see just barely has sunglasses. They're like part of the character model itself, like on like the like kind of on the texture, but they put sunglasses, like a 3D model of sunglasses on top of it too. Wait, was this the start of VTubing? Did Baked Alaska become a VTuber? Is that what this is? Dude, I actually watched a video on stream while I was playing, I think I was playing Rust a little while back, about like the backstory of Baked Alaska, and it turns out he was like, he was buddies with Ice Poseidon. He was one of those dudes that would like stream on Twitch and like go out into public to like fuck with people and like just do terrible shit out in public, then get the cops called on them. But eventually he got too extreme for Ice Poseidon, so he got like kicked out of their group, and then became like a Trump supporter and like went down the whole alt-right thing and did that grift. The guy might be one of the most open grifters I've ever seen. Like as he gets like ostracized from a community, he switches to a new one like every single time. Yeah. Yeah, he antagonizes people and pepper sprays them. I think he's in jail right now because of that, if I remember correctly. I remember... Oh, fuck. I remember he kind of carried this over to his alt-right stuff. Do you guys remember when he did that, oh, he's in jail for the Capitol riots? Oh, I thought... Did he get out of jail for the pepper spray thing before the Capitol riots? God damn. These alt-righter types are really lucky. They can literally assault someone and then be out of jail like a month later. Maybe he made bail or something? I don't know. He must be really fucking stupid if he made bail for assault and then went and participated in an illegal raid on the Capitol of the United States. Whew. Yeah, the alt-right does not send their best, that's for sure. I remember... He actually carried on his sort of like old days Ice Poseidon IRL stream tier bullshit when he and his buddies did like this. They did like a road trip around the country. I think maybe this is just my theory. I think they raped a drunk girl during that. I think they did. There's this clip of them where like they were doing their road trip and they got some girl drunk. By the way, not knowing her age, they got this girl drunk and they had her in their RV and she was passed out and they were streaming and they were like, hey, how old is she? Does anyone know how old she is? And they were like digging through her purse and like her pockets to see if they could find her ID to find out how old she is. And she was like passed out on their like couch. I would not be surprised if they like date raped that girl or some shit. Whew. Fucking hell. Does anyone have a link to that clip? Well, I'm really curious. I want to see if I can find it. Not a clip of the rape, but like the thing where she's like passed out on the bed thing and they're trying to find her her ID. Hold on. Wow, literally nothing but like cake recipes came up when I searched baked Alaska drunk girl. I'll add RV to that maybe. Oh, here it is, I think on Twitter. Yeah, Rational Disconnect posted a video of it. Here it is. So Baked Alaska and his friends aren't sure if the random girl they brought onto their RV to get shit-faced drunk is underage or not. Let's go ahead and watch this.
I don't know if that girl is underage or actually if she's on drugs.
Yeah,
or anything.
Take her a metro right there. And have a background check on her.
Yeah.
How does fucking Catboy schizophrenics and doing every drug under the sun winning the cultural war? When was the last time you went to confession?
Yo, thank you for that, bro. Usually like every week.
I was gonna say because I'm about to head out.
She looks over 18, but I'm not a scientist, so.
All right.
Interesting. God, look how fast their chat goes. It's crazy how fucking even the most irrelevant Nazis are able to like, not a scientist, are able to like maintain a community like that. Holy shit. I hate fast chats. I would just like to have a fast chat because a fast chat usually correlates with success, and I would like to be successful one day. That would be nice. But no, seriously, these people are fucking crazy. Let's keep watching. I love this song.
President, Trump is my president. Earned our stripes like Raja. Now we're screaming out MAGA. America was crippled. Now they're walking out water. And we kept it hot energy. Shout out to my enemies. This really was a love fest. From the silent majority. Yeah, we don't want no spirit cooking going on in the kitchen if I had it my way. Chilling out on the White House front lawn.
Wait, hold on, what?
In the kitchen if I had a
This guy has like, is that supposed to be like the Jewish star on his hand? What? I have no idea.
my way. Chilling out on the White House front lawn, reading WikiLeaks all day.
Oh yeah, Star of
And I
David's
really
stuff.
love my fam, make America great, even if they don't have faith. We made history on November 8th, Independence Day, yeah. This is my president. 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 Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is my president. Trump is my president. Trump is my president.
This is getting a little cringy for me, chat.
God bless America.
What was that cut?
Thank you. I love Trump. You know, let's talk about it.
Is my president. Oh.
Are you American too? The hardcore American patriot. The hardcore American patriot.
Why is his model What is the cut? Yeah, I think Trump would even cringe at this. He would see this and be like, yeah, Baked Alaska, you're my little pog champ, you know? Like, holy shit. God, that was horrific. Why would you donate to me? Why would you donate that to me? Why would you send that to me? Why would you make me... Why would you put me through that? Oh God. So, I think some ordinary gamers is in Listen, Muda, please. Muda, I promise you, this is what most of my streams are like, okay? Someone sent that to me in chat, okay? I promise you. Please. This is like when your dad walks in on you jacking off and watching porn in your room. I promise you, Muda, this isn't usually what my streams are. Why would you send that to me, Kai Woofy? I feel like I should ban you for sending that to me, but I won't. What the fuck was that? Baked Alaska might be like... In a way, I'm kind of glad he exists. I derive a lot of enjoyment from seeing his fucked up life on the internet. Oh my god. Xanderhall at 146, the guy had a ball gag in his mouth? What the fuck? I don't know, like, this was made by someone named Blues Doll, and it just says cringe, so I think this is a re-upload. How funny would it be if he took it down after Trump lost the election? Oh yeah, he's in jail now, because of the Capitol riots, it's true. It's a re-upload, yeah. Well, good thing Lonnie doesn't let me own a gun, because I heard a gun makes it way easier to commit suicide, because all you gotta do is pull a trigger. So, yeah, this is one of those moments I'm glad Lonnie doesn't let me buy a gun. In a video game. I would never advocate for or joke about suicide. For real. That'd be bad. Alright, well that was awful. Cyanide Rap, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs to Jasper, Good Faith Sockdown, Incredible Hulk, She Wonders, and Gaylel112. No more white names, true. Keep turning those unsubbed white names blue. Oh yeah, Muda, by the way, if you're still watching, I heard that you were in the hospital recently because of some health issues, so I hope you're doing better now. I was pretty worried when I heard about that. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, man. Alright. I guess it's time to talk about the MaximilianMus? I don't know how it's pronounced. MaximilianMus? Is that how it's pronounced? Can anyone tell me how his name's actually supposed to be pronounced? I assume the beginning is Maximilian, but I don't know if the mus is moose or mas, if it's like all one word, or if it's like Maximilian Mus. Maximilian, I don't know how it's supposed to be. Maximilian Musen? Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced? I have no idea. It's MaximilianMus. MaximilianMus. MaximilianMus is how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't fucking know. I'm just going to call him MaximilianMus. I don't care. We'll watch Critical's video on it, because Critical, we love Critical here, and he made a video about it. So let's do it. Let's get right into it. White people saying brown names be like Xander. Stop. Okay. I love you all. Just don't post cringe. Okay. This is like okay, I like talking about this like normie drama stuff that's like not really political. But I don't know much about this dude. I know he's been around for a while. I remember the first time I ever heard about this MaximilianMus. I don't know how it's pronounced. I still don't know how it's pronounced. I've only ever seen it typed. My first introduction to this guy was when he pulled sort of like the Leafy thing from back in 2016. Do you guys remember when like back in the day, it was like a meme where Leafy's fans would spam hiss in the comment section of like every video? Do you guys remember that? Apparently Sargon of Akkad is in chat. Man, we've had like we've had Muda, we've had Mr. Medicare, we have Sargon of Akkad in YouTube chat. Today's been popping the fuck off. Holy shit. God damn. 61k subs, yet 600 viewers just on YouTube. Akkad Daily. I stream on multiple I stream on multiple sites. I got Twitch, I got my website, I got YouTube. No, but for real, I actually don't know how his name's supposed to be pronounced, but I guess we're just going to check this out. I remember what he did was like he had a bunch of his fans change their profile pictures to be the same as his, and then they would go into random comment sections, just comment random shit. So it was like the idea was like to take it over, you know, to take over YouTube or whatever. So I don't know. Apparently he's kind of a piece of shit. I've seen like the first 2 seconds of this video, so let's just go ahead and watch then. Let's learn about this guy. Let's learn his deal.
This is a video I probably should have made 2 years ago, but the person it's about is a parasite who thrives off of attention and controversy. He himself comes forward and says he only does these things so people will make videos about him. His name is MaximilianMus. He's the oh yeah guy. It's the only thing he's ever done. It's the 15 minutes of fame that he continues to milk the very dry titties of to this day, to command a troop of 13-year-olds to harass, dox, threaten, and do all kinds of deplorable shit to other people online from all sizes. People that have 2 viewers on Twitch to big streamers to big content creators.
My jaw won't crack.
He does some absolutely degenerate shit, and I truly think he is one of the most vile, foulest people.
At everyone at Grizzly is a pedophile, and I hope he dies. It's just that's him, I assume, just spamming it. Nice memes. Very high tier comedy.
To ever use the platform and abuse the power that he found online. I was never a fan of his content, but I never really had a problem with him as a person. It wasn't my cup of cum, but I didn't care. I don't watch it, it didn't matter to me. He even used to stop into my streams when I streamed on YouTube and just be super nice. So I had a positive impression of the guy until he decided to open Pandora's box and create a Discord channel for his YouTube community with the sole purpose of harassing and bullying as many people as he could find online. And he tried to weapon...
Yeah, apparently this dude is, like, notorious for, not Critical. We're talking about the MaximilianMus guy. That's who Critical's talking about here. Apparently the dude's notorious for any time that someone, like, speaks out against him to, like, rally them to, like, raid whatever creator, like, talk shit about him. Like, big and small. Like, you can have 10 subs, you can have 10,000, you know? And, or 10 million, and he'll go after you. Apparently, I heard this earlier. I don't know if this is true. Apparently, a thing he does is he'll have his fans go into the Discord servers of creators he doesn't like and spam child porn. So before doing this segment, I actually contacted all of my mods and I let them know, like, hey, for like the next day or two, and I want to keep an eye on the server a little bit closer than usual. Turn on the alt identifier bot so it auto bans people. It detects if they have ults and auto bans them, and if like the raids get too crazy, just lock down the servers. So we'll see. Critical's fans keep doxing Max. I don't think that's a thing that's happening on any significant scale. How many subs does Critical have? Critical has 7.75 million subs. Like at a certain point, yeah, there's probably going to be some people in his community that are probably going to like end up doing some bad shit.
weaponize them by having them go to streamers' streams and spam racist and homophobic shit by his orders and spam Max Gang with it, hoping to get the streamers banned for it. And from what I remember, some of them did get banned, but the ones that didn't just had a really bad time because he had the whole Discord go bully them. He did this to my channel back in the day. He did it recently, which is why I'm talking about it now.
Of the Discord, which is the oh yeah guy. Now, this is what he does. So if you read the post, it says, everyone, go to this live stream, type Weast Raid, Weast Gang, and say homophobic stuff, and spam, and be racist, and sexist, and mean, and also Max Gang. And then
the reason why he had them saying...
Yeah, so Weast is a Twitch streamer who plays, like, Minecraft mostly. And so the idea is essentially to try to, like, make it seem like Weast has sent his fans into Critical's chat to spam homophobic stuff and potentially get Weast in trouble, or if at the very least make it seem like Weast is harboring a racist or homophobic audience.
Weast Gang is because that's a YouTuber that he didn't like, so he wanted to make it sound like all of the homophobic and racist shit was coming from that guy's community, hoping he'd get banned for it. He did this for other streamers as well. And he'd target small streamers and hopefully get that streamer plus the guy that he was impersonating banned as well. It was really just deplorable shit. And yeah, this is some horrible shit, but it gets worse. He also would have his followers go to other people's channels and force them to do things, like there was a man that had a mental illness that he went to the channel and forced him to eat his own shit on stream. He was threatening and having his community threaten to find and kill him if he didn't do everything Max said.
So, hold Mr. BTFO close to your mouth. It's time to eat him. Don't eat him. Just push through. You don't give a fuck. Eat all of it.
For obvious reasons, I had to crop the video so you...
Okay, okay, so I don't know if it's like actually them, but the person in that video that was eating the poop DM'd me on Instagram, or not on Instagram, on Twitter. DM'd me on Twitter. I didn't respond to their DMs, but told me that like MaximilianMus was like, it was like yesterday, like, and I was just like, I don't know who this person is. Okay, cool, whatever. And then Britbong, who's apparently like a drama dude that's like apparently contentious over some issue. Like I know that some people have like said he's a pedophile. I don't know enough about this like section of YouTube. Messaged me on Discord earlier today, and it was like, watch out for that person. He's actually like a liar and doxes and swats people. And it's like, I don't know any of either of you two. I don't care if this dude that was like bullied into eating poop is like a bad person and has swatted people before. But I don't care. Okay? I'm talking about MaximilianMus, the big YouTuber who's doing all this terrible shit. That's what matters to me, more so than like some 50 follower Andy who's doing some bad shit. All right.
You can't see him eating his own shit, but he also had him right on his stomach in his own feces. It's just extremely fucked up. And Max is laughing about it the whole time and threatening him through it. It is really hard to sit there and watch. It's like watching a fucking ISIS video. Like, it looks like this guy's being held captive by Max. There was also this content creator that Max targeted, a very small creator who was just making some things because he was having fun. He took his whole community to bully the shit out of him relentlessly. He ended up crying and profusely apologizing, begging for the bullying to stop, which, of course, Max didn't.
Holy shit, dude. I'm glad that I'm used to this kind of shit, being a political content creator. Like, how often I get shit because from like right-leaning people because I do lefty political content. I'm so used to this kind of shit happening. If it's like, if I get like raided by this dude, like, okay, sure, like my mods will have to ban you from my chat, but like, fuck, this is like a regular Sunday, dude. Like, it's not even that big a deal if this ended up happening with me. It's like, this is just a normal Sunday. I'm not asking for it. I don't want it to happen, but it wouldn't really be too different than usual, you know? Xander Hall, have you taken steps to prevent yourself from getting swatted? Some police departments have lists of addresses to ignore SWAT calls for. Misogynist, yes, I have. I actually, I made sure that my local police have dealt with that. Plus, as far as I'm aware, my address still isn't public. I generally, like, maybe once a week, I search to make sure my address hasn't been leaked online in any way. But even if it is, I've taken measures to make sure that I can't be swatted. So yeah. Actually, Seattle's a really good city for that. Seattle has a very particular system set in place to help protect streamers and content creators to keep them from being swatted. Like, you literally, like, you call and they put you into like a list to make sure that you don't get swatted. It's very important to do that. Yeah, Vermin, you and Vosh live pretty close to Seattle or around there somewhere. You guys can probably get that as well. I'd be surprised if you guys haven't already done it. So yeah.
Just please stop harassing me, please. I beg for forgiveness. Please have mercy. Please.
The guy was going through a really hard time. He started apologizing profusely, begging for the bullying to stop, which Max didn't let it. I'm not going to show you any of that because it's beyond disturbing. MaximilianMus would also have his community reach out to YouTubers and have a guy put things up his asshole, take it out and eat it for them, to try and disturb them and shock them. He would have live streams where he'd have his fans get naked and they'd make fun of the naked fans and have them do other gross shit, usually to their butthole. It's really fucking weird shit. Over the course of a
Where can you do YouTube streams where you have people get naked and put shit up their butt? Is YouTube allowing this? I would not be surprised if MaximilianMus doesn't get banned from YouTube after this video. This video is probably going to get a lot of fucking views. Why the fuck would you even do that, though? I'm so confused. How do you end up this low? The YouTuber, the person doing it. If we're talking about the person doing it, then I'd presume it probably has a lot to do with the fact that you've got like a big YouTuber with like an audience that's like harassing you or threatening to like swat you or whatever. You probably do anything you can to not get fucked over, right? To not get swatted or whatever. It probably has a lot to do with they probably were small enough to not get banned since it wasn't Max's actual channel. Yeah, maybe. But like, yeah, it reminds me a bit of like that I hate to invoke Black Mirror 2 times in one stream, but it's like the Shut Up and Dance episode of Black Mirror. If you feel like someone has leverage over, if someone has leverage over you, it can make you do anything if you're like scared enough of the consequences, right? That was like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit for a lot of these people. You think Max might have had blackmail on him? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Or it could have literally just been, like threatening to swat him or something like that. Or saying, hey, I'll stop sending my fans to fuck with you if you do this terrible thing for us. Well, real life is pretty, well, the kind of stuff that happens in Black Mirror in quite a few episodes, maybe not like the super futuristic crazy ones, but the kind of stuff that happens in Black Mirror happens in real life. Like, a lot of episodes of Black Mirror could literally take place today. The Shut Up and Dance one, we're probably only like a decade or two out from the Archangel one we talked about earlier. Like, the first episode of Black Mirror, the National Anthem one, where the Prime Minister has to fuck a pig on national TV, that could absolutely happen today. That could have happened 10 years ago. Easily.
Couple months, Max then had his community dox Weast and then threatened to go to his house and kill him and his family. He then had his community target Weast's girlfriend, whose father had recently passed away, to insult her father and bully the shit out of her about her dad's passing. And he had this to say about it. There's no remorse because this guy is truly trash.
The situation was bully Weast's girlfriend about her father, who had recently passed away.
Dude, every like reactionary dumbfuck podcast stream always looks like this. What is it about like reactionary podcasts always having the same aesthetic? You know, I feel like I've seen this same setup a million times, but different people and different podcasts. I don't know. There's just something about the yeah, it looks like something, I like to call them like kill stream copycats, you know? Hold on, what are the names of the people that have donated? We've got Jews down here. Like this one,
And then
this person's
I
name
saw
is
this
Jews.
opportunity where she was like, "Oh, my dad died," and I sent some people, and you know, that
And
was
here we
because I
have
wanted to make a
Hitler
video.
with
I
the
said,
$1.
Maybe I probably shouldn't have done it. It was not my best moment, but I would do it again.
There were a number of articles written about Max at the time by sites like Dixerto, talking about the drama and how Max had been accused of harassing Weast. Instead of denying it, he just did interviews where...
Man, I thought you were kidding with the troll ambush, but nope. Oh no, it's probably the same person, to be fair. That's just like making alt accounts on the website, but yeah. You know how it is. Although I would like to point out to like any, actually no, I won't say that, never mind. Yeah, thank you Hitler for the $1. I'd love to hear them say that. Like the Hitler guy who donated $1 to their stream if he read off donations. I would love to hear him say, thank you Hitler for the $1 donation. Yeah. Wait, is this Turkey Tom in this point in the video? No, that's not Turkey Tom. That's Tommy C, and this is MaximilianMus. Or maybe this is Turkey Tom like making a video about MaximilianMus. To be fair, I don't like Turkey Tom much. There's plenty of reasons why I don't like him, but he has made some solid videos. Turkey Tom has made a few pretty solid videos that I can respect.
where he shamelessly admitted that he had done it and that he didn't care.
If I got him banned, honestly, I think that would have been funny. I don't really care that much about it.
Max desperately craves attention. As he self-admits, the only thing he cares about is people talking about him and making videos and sucking his dick and sucking his asshole. That's all he cares about. So making a video is exactly what he wanted me to do. But the reason I'm doing it is because I feel like his audience that he has in his Discord right now, the one that's attacking my Discord because he told...
Maybe Critical doesn't agree with the idea of doing this, but I feel like at this point, if you signal boost the shit that this guy's done, YouTube's gonna have to take action against him. Like, just someone as big as Critical making this video. Hold on, how many views does this have already? 3.7 million views in 2 days, 3 days. Oh yeah. I think Critical signal boosting this might have the power to get this guy banned from YouTube. I really do think that's something that could happen here. Yeah.
Them to probably doesn't know what kind of person Max actually is. I feel like the majority of people would be shocked to learn these things about Max, especially his stance on child pornography being shared in his community.
Uh-oh.
Now, everything I've talked about up till this point isn't even the whole story behind this hemorrhoid. This is simply just the...
I've heard about the child pornography thing. This is where it gets spicy. Oh yeah, people in YouTube chat, there's some like Nazi troll dude who's just making a bunch of alt YouTube accounts to pretend to be like H-Bomber Guy, Destiny, Sargon of Akkad, and so on. So I'm pretty sure the Akkad Daily account earlier probably wasn't actually Sargon. I'd be very surprised if that was the case.
Cherry on top of the massive queef cake that is Max.
Queef
and
cake.
that brings us to the reason and the big...
I love Critical, dude. I love Critical's sense of humor and everything. Just the very deadpan delivery. I wish I was that good at improvising like combinations of words that he is. It's got to be some of the best shit on the internet. Like, unironically, I've criticized Critical before. He's had some cringy takes, but he's very clearly like on the more progressive side himself, and he's a very funny, entertaining guy. I like him a lot.
The biggest problem I have with Max and why I'm making this video today. He's recently popped his head out after hibernating for over a year, stewing in his own bodily fluids and filth, and he wanted to feel powerful again, so he set up another Discord to have people go in and harass streamers, and I was one of the targets. And when they targeted me, I mentioned saying Max Gang is like saying you're proud to be a pedophile. And the reason why I said this is because Maximilian himself will tell you the reason he remakes the Discord so many times is because his community shares so much child porn that he has to take it down because he worries that he himself will get arrested for it. Unfortunately, Max has scrubbed his entire Reddit and made it private, so all of the posts that were talking about the child porn plague that was sweeping through Maximilian's community, they're no longer there. His own posts about his stance on it are no longer there. However, I did find one thread that he overlooked where it does talk about it. It's this right here where they're talking about someone that...
Hey, can someone give me a link to his Discord I left as a joke to my friend? And it's a long story, but I don't remember where I found the link in the first place. Please help, sad face. The server has been deleted for a week because I'm pretty sure it was because the F-slur who posted child porn. Yeah, yesterday, a little while after I posted that comment, he went live and there was a link to his Discord server in the description of his stream. So I was like, yay, finally. And I clicked it and it said the server. And I was like, what? Okay. And then I joined and it was such a small server. And I asked what happened to the original one. And they said it was deleted for, and I was like, oh my God.
That was sharing child porn, and that was the reason it was taken down. This is the only one that survived the purge of Maximilian subreddit, and I don't know how Max handles these things these days, but back then, he used to defend it, saying that the sharing of child porn was just an inside joke of his community. And he also took down people's videos that were talking about this.
Ah, yes. Just a joke. There's like some really scummy, like disgusting, dark corners of the internet. I'm not talking about like the dark web, okay? Or the deep web or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about those parts of the internet. I'm talking about like surface level YouTube communities. There's some dark areas in that shit, okay? You've got everything from channels that are dedicated to talking about how like people want to abuse and kill dogs, and like YouTubers who've got like fucking pedophile like grooming rings in their Discord servers and shit. Like there are some dark, dingy, disgusting corners of this fucking website alone. It's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if the invention of Discord hasn't led to the grooming and like abuse and like sexual abuse of tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of kids. I feel like now, yeah, the monkey torture shit. Yeah, like monkey torture. That's like a big fucking community on YouTube. You guys don't know about that? Have you guys heard of the monkey torture shit? Wait, I gotta show this to you guys. Holy fuck, this is so disturbing. Hold on, let's see if I can find like a video talking about it. I'm trying to find a video that talks about the problem. I'm not finding any. But I am seeing a lot of videos that are literally about torturing monkeys. So, yeah, for those of you guys that aren't aware, I'll just summarize it myself because I can't find any videos talking about it here to play. Yeah, Internet Comment Etiquette made a video where he mentioned it, by the way. Basically, there's like communities of people where like you'll have a YouTube channel that'll upload like a video of like a cute little baby monkey. Wait, some Ordinary Gamers did a video on it? Nice. He was in chat earlier. But they'll upload like a little video of like a cute little baby monkey, right? And then all the comments are people saying how they want to like shove it into a microwave and like kill it, and like ways they want to torture it, okay? There are some unbelievably fucked up dark corners of YouTube. It's fucking crazy.
This, like, here's a link to one which is no longer available because Max struck it down. People were calling this out. People were talking about how Max is cultivating a community of people that are sharing child porn. Now, while you can't control every lunatic that's gonna watch your dog shit Fortnite trolling videos, you can control your response to it by banning them and making a statement saying that this shit is not okay. I've never seen Max say that. The only statements I saw him make in the past were that it's just jokes, and that's why he's remaking the servers. That's beyond fucked up, Max. It's an actual fucking felony. You can't just say, oh, no. You see, the child porn, it was just a goof. It was just for laughs, you know? Just, why aren't you laughing? Now, maybe Max handles these things totally different these days. Maybe he's went on a full soul-searching journey, locked himself in a sensory deprivation tank for a full year to find himself, and he realizes that the sharing of child porn isn't just hearty giggles and that it's wrong. Perhaps. Though it doesn't seem like he's any different than he used to be 2 years ago, considering he is still making these discords and having his community harass people and do deplorable things on his behalf. And he still makes weird jokes about himself being a pedophile. Like, here's what he said in his Discord after I said what I said on stream. Like, what?
I know he called me a pedophile. I mean, he's right, but he has no evidence. What the fuck? Just jokes, boys. Just jokes. Don't worry about it. He's just joking.
What the fuck is this, Max? Ah, classic side-splitting comedy from Max. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you're a pedophile. Ah, ha 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 ha. Good one, Max. So yeah, this is the Max that I knew, which is why I said those things about his community. Now, I do want to apologize because I shouldn't have made it a full blanket, because I know for 100% fact there's a lot of people in his Discord and in his community that don't know these things about Max, and I don't think they would feel comfortable supporting someone that thinks child pornography...
Xanderhall, do not check Critical's comments right now. They're posting links to people's nudes, which have been on YouTube for half a year. What the fuck? Dude, this MaximilianMus guy is gonna get banned from YouTube. This video is only 3 days old and already has millions of views. I would be so surprised if this doesn't result in Max getting banned from YouTube. Holy shit. His channel's gonna get fucking gone. It's gonna get fucking smout.
Is just a joke in his following. That doesn't strike me as something many people agree with. So I do want to apologize to people that I hurt by saying those things when you probably just didn't know these things about Max to begin with. If you only watch his shitty content, you don't know what he's doing on Discord. And I realize that now, so I do want to apologize for that. However, if the community has to be remade over 50 times on Discord because child porn keeps getting shared, wouldn't you say there's a problem with that? I mean, you probably wouldn't, Max, because you used to defend it saying that it's just jokes, but most sane people would probably say that there's a big issue. But anyway, I just wanted to share some of these. This isn't everything. He's been doing this for years on a private Discord that he only allows X amount of people in for like an hour, and then he shuts it all off. He doesn't do any of this on YouTube. He doesn't do any of this publicly because he knows how fucked up it is. And I do want to again apologize to people that didn't know about these things and just...
Holy shit, yeah, you're right, Nibiru. MaximilianMus' community makes Keemstar's community look like Candyland. Listen, okay? I would take Keemstar's community over this fucking Max dude any day. As far as I'm aware, Keemstar hasn't made any of his fans or anybody like eat shit on camera or like he's pretty fucking awful, but he's never gone this far. If you think that Keemstar is the bottom of the barrel, then I'm afraid the barrel goes deeper than you know.
Think I was insulting them. I understand that...
Oh, Pog, we're already... Look, it's happening real time. Look, it's happening real time. Look, it's happening. Look. Look, they're raiding now. We got mods in YouTube chat. They can handle it. I hope we have mods in YouTube chat. I assume we do. He accused an old man of being a pedophile, though? Yeah, that's true, but still, not the bottom of the barrel when the barrel goes so much deeper. He's pretty close, but not the bottom.
That not everyone was aware of these things about Max. There's a lot more, but it'd be like an hour-long video to go through all of it. So just understand that I didn't mean it personally towards people that didn't know this dark side of Max, where he's a Sith Lord of actual degeneracy. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. See ya.
Well, there we go.
No longer.
Well, that was fun. Oh, wait, I have to click over manually because my Stream Deck won't switch over to that for some reason. Oh my god, the comments are even worse. They're posting vids of people castrating themselves. What the fuck? Well, I'm looking at the comments now. I'm not seeing any links in the comments. I can sort by new and see if we're seeing links there. This is free speech. Shut up, female canines. That's one of the most recent comments from a minute ago. What the fuck? Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. I don't even fucking know with these types of people. Jesus Christ. The internet is a wild place. A wild, wild place. Christ. You type like my dad? Well, get the IPs, Zan. Oh yeah, the people spamming on my, like the dudes spamming on my website. Yeah, if they make accounts on my website, I have their IP. I'm not gonna do anything with it, but like I do have it. Just not gonna do anything with it because why would I? D.GG is the tip of the iceberg of toxic communities. Keemstar's community is on the surface. Max's community is probably near the bottom, if not right at it. Listen, say what you want about DGG. It is nowhere near the bottom of the barrel in regards to toxic communities, okay? There's like, DGG is still pretty fucking, it is still pretty surface level. DGG is Destiny's website. I would argue that Destiny's community on like DGG is probably more progressive than like normal Twitch stream chat. Like, I'd say Destiny's community is probably, as bad as it is sometimes, more progressive than most Twitch chats that you'll go to. Like, let's be real. Is your Discord set to auto kick new members? I think it's locked down probably. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, we've got a bot that's been auto-banning the trolls and the raiders, so they can't do it. They just get auto-banned from the Discord. We got a bot set up for it. All right, let's read donos. Xander Hall, this is beyond politics. These are just some of the worst people on the internet in general. True. If you look at the welcome goodbye section of the Discord, Lamau, hold on, I want to see. Do you guys want to see the carnage of these people trying to, like, join and getting banned immediately? Look at this. Let's take a look at this. Look how many of them get joined and insta-banned because they're raiding. Look at that. It's happened 4 times since I opened it up and scrolled up. They just can't get in because we've got a bot set up to stop it. This is what happens when you try to raid a YouTuber who's used to getting raided by Nazis and shit like that. Hey, listen. Fucking Maximilianus pedophile fans, okay? Listen. You're dealing with something different here, okay? You guys are used to, like, raiding YouTubers that typically don't get raided, okay? You're trying to invade Russia during the winter right now, okay? You guys are like the Nazis trying to invade Russia during the winter, all right? We've already got all the infrastructure set up to deal with shit like this. You guys can't pull it off. That's not how it works. We're used to it. I got auto-banned, I'm not a raider? Yeah, it's just going to ban everybody. It's just going to ban everybody that comes in now. Yeah. They're trying to invade Russia, but they're getting sent to Brazil. I have no idea what that means, Lazy Gales. Snow Fenson, thank you for the tier 1 subs, says, hey, Sargon, mate, fuck you. Well, actually, Sargon wasn't in the chat. It was probably a Nazi pretending to be, but, you know, so it still works. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Tyler Kelly, thank you for the $5, says, I was in one of Max's fan discords and they were making a suicidal German cut himself for their enjoyment. I have screenshots if you need proof. Tyler Kelly, I'm gonna take your word for that one. But I appreciate the $5. I don't need to see that. Not today. If I feel like seeing some shit like that, I'll go to Lively. Thank you for the $2 as well, Tyler Kelly. Says, see my last dono. Yeah, I checked it out. Sorry, I read donos in between segments. I don't read them right away. Chris P. Bacon, thank you for the $5. Says, God bless the mods. True, my lovely mods. All right. My lovely people, I have finished my segments, but perhaps I shall chill with you guys for a minute. Is there anything on Twitter? Anything on Twitter worth talking about? I'll check Twitter, see if there's anything worth going over there. Oh yeah, Nazis fled to Brazil to avoid the Nuremberg trials, yeah. Someone DM'd me like 8 minutes ago. Hold on, I'm gonna... Apparently this is graphic, but they said Max has some fucked up fans. Here, I'm gonna deafen my audio. What is this? Oh, so this is some MaximilianMus guys making this guy snort coke. So he's snorting a line of coke and he's cutting himself. He's naked and he's cutting himself. Jesus Christ. And it's not like clean either. It's like scratches, like bloody scratches. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? Jesus. Some depraved sections of the internet. What the hell? Interesting community to be proud of having, Max. Hold on, apparently Peter Coffin retweeted this. What is this? So, is Vosh going to cancel his hero, Joe Biden, as a genocide denier? It looks like his State Department is saying exactly what he compared me to a Nazi for saying during our debate. State Department lawyers conclude insufficient evidence to prove genocide in China. Yeah, no shit. We rely on China for trade. Of course they're not going to go up against China for the genocide they're doing. What do you... Like, yeah, of course we're going to criticize Biden for that. What? God, Peter Coffin's fucking ridiculous. I feel so bad. Actually, no, I don't. But I feel upset that I used to like Peter in the sense that like I defended Peter Coffin in the past, and holy shit, did they go down like a weird road. He retweeted, yeah. Peter Coffin retweeted Caleb Maupin. Not surprising to me, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I defended Peter Coffin against claims that like they were a pedophile and shit in the past because like they claimed that Peter Coffin met their wife or their ex-wife now back when she was underage, which is just not true and it was like verifiably false. So I made a video against the woke scolds claiming that. And now Peter's like unironic. Now Peter's unironically gone like full reactionary, and I'm like, well, now the woke scolds are right, but I still stand by my defense back in the day. Yeah. Also, Peter Coffin is friends with a TERF and is trying to signal boost her channel, so fuck her. There's exact differences between saying there was no genocide and currently we don't have sufficient evidence of a genocide. The World War II genocide has way more sufficient evidence for a reasonable person to say it happened. Yeah, the issue is that even if we got videos of like what they were doing, the U.S. government probably wouldn't do anything. Do you guys actually think that the U.S. government would do anything to step up to China about them doing a fucking ethnic genocide in their country? Do you guys actually think America would do that? Fuck no. They have leverage on us. They're like our number one trading partner. We need them and they need us. We're not going to do anything about it. America is not going to do anything about it. Pufflecakes, thank you for the tier 2 sub. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you, my friend. I love you, buddy. And Pufflecakes, another tier 1 gifted sub to Mstaduda. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. And another one. Holy shit, Pufflecakes, you're popping off right now. What the fuck? Pufflecakes, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to Punk Minded. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's so unfortunate that anti-China rhetoric has been monopolized by hogs. Yeah, it's unfortunate because there's a lot of stuff to criticize China over, but it gets like moved to like more of like a racist area. Please share the stream the best tier list. Have I seen this one already? Yeah, I know this one. It's nice. Am friends with, want to be friends with. True. Not friends with. Don't want to be friends with. Yeah, this is a pretty good list. This is overall a pretty good list, I'd say. Who here, hold on, who here am I friends with and not friends with? I don't know if I'd say I'm friends with Radical Reviewer, but we're definitely cool. I'm friends with Merrick. I'd say I'm in friend territory with the Surfs and ContraPoints. ContraPoints has always been very nice to me. I'd say I'm friends with Vosh, Dylan Burns. I'd say I'm friends with Dylan Burns. I've never spoken to H-Bomber Guy. I don't think H-Bomber Guy knows who I am. And I don't recognize this person. I think that's Zizek there, but I don't know who that is, like their profile picture. Do not want to be friends with this dude, nor him. I don't know who this is. Ben Burgess is... I don't know anything about him, really. No idea who this is. No idea. Riley, I am friends with, though not getting involved in that drama. Don't really care about the Scrub King. I think this is Socialism Done Left. Seems like a pretty cool dude. Rational Disconnect, I think his name is. He seems pretty cool. Don't know who this is. Medlock. Sure, I'd love to be friends with Medlock. Ash Coffin, I don't know if I'm friends with, but she's pretty cool. And, wait, did Nuts not know... Did Nuts not know that Vermin is Hyena? Seanhead, I think I'm friends with. Deepak, I'd love to be friends with. Don't know who this is. Booksmarts, I think that... Or Unlearning Economics, I'd love to be friends with them. Mouth the Infidel, don't know much about them. Thorisy, don't know much about them. Chen Kuger, I'd love to be friends with. Don't know who this is. I'm friends with Hunter Avalone. Don't know who this is. Friends with Demon Mama. Kind of friendly with Bastia. Every conversation I've had with Bastia... Every conversation I've had with Bastia, it's been nice. I'd like to be friends with Abigail Thorne. I don't know if I'm friends with Afro Lefty, but he's pretty cool. He follows me. I think he's pretty cool. Know Nothing, I don't really know. Hakeem, I don't know. I think he denies the Uyghur genocide, but he's made some decent content. Big Joe, I'd like to be friends with. Sudosia, she's pretty chill most of the time, but she's a pretty hardcore Destiny simp, which would make things complicated. Used to be friends with Non-Compete. Little disappointed now. Never have been and never will be friends with Thought Slime. 3 Arrows, never been friends with. I think I'm friends with him. Kinda cool with Maria. She's pretty cool. She did like the OK Liberal thing when the OK Boomer thing happened. Yeah. Don't know who this is. I would love to be friends with Hassan. Don't know who this is. Pretty cool with him, but I don't know if we would be friends when we're like acquaintances. Don't know who this is. I'd like to be friends with Some More News. I think this Liberal Sanity Project, we're pretty chill. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. I'd like to be friends with Sam Cedar. I'd like to be friends with Jangles. I'd like to be friends with Cal Kalinske. I am friends with Lexi. Don't know who this is. I used to be friends with Zoomer Nation, but it turns out they're fucking crazy, so not friends with them anymore. Don't know who this is, don't know who this is, don't know who this is, don't know who this is. Or is that Chud Logic? That looks like it could be Chud Logic. I am friends with Chud Logic. Don't know who this is, 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 don't know who this is. Definitely not going to be friends with Bad Empanada. Definitely not going to be friends with Mel. Definitely not going to be friends with Caleb Moppin. Definitely not going to be friends with Peter Coffin. Definitely not going to be friends with Mike from Redacted. Not going to be friends with... Brianna Joy Gray. Definitely not gonna be friends with fucking Lily Simpson. I think that's TJ. I'm pretty chill with TJ. TJ offered like some kind words whenever I talk about my living situation with my parents back in the day. Don't want to be friends with Angie Speaks. Don't want to be friends with Jimmy Dore. Don't know if I'd want to be friends with Sean. Maybe if Destiny was a bit cooler, I'd be friends with that. I'd like to be friends with Destiny. A year ago, I would have said, "Oh, I'd love to be friends with Destiny," but I don't know. He's kind of, I don't know. Even if he liked me, I feel like he would be kind of an asshole to me. And I'd love to be friends with J-Reg. Wait, why wouldn't you want to be friends with J-Reg? What? Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be friends with Destiny, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to be friends with him. Chat with Shlevoy Zizek when? I'd love to chat with Shlevoy Zizek. His content made Frey upset. Doge Professor, sometimes you gotta not simp, okay? I understand the simp the simp mindset, but you gotta stop sometimes, okay? I'm just kidding, by the way. Twitch, don't ban me. Thank you, Xander Hall. I said that earlier. J-Reg comes across as a cool dude. Yeah, J-Reg's cool. What's wrong with Mike from PA? I don't dislike Mike from PA or anything. It just, I don't, like, I've seen that he's had, like, a lot of drama with people he's been friends with in the past, and I just don't want to get involved in that drama. He could be a cool dude. I don't really watch him, but, like, I've heard positive things about him, but I've seen he gets, like, a lot of drama with with friends, and I don't know. And Zan's simping? Who am I simping for? What's your problem with non-compete? It's hard to describe. It was just some Twitter drama. Don't worry about it. You're allowed to say simp, but you're not allowed to, like, actually call someone a simp in, like, an insulting way. Wait, earthquake is trending. Did I miss another fucking earthquake? Are you kidding me? There was another earthquake around here. A 4.0, a magnitude 4 earthquake. I didn't feel it. I've been here. I've been here for like 7 months, 8 months or some shit, I don't know. And I've yet to feel an earthquake. You were asleep? There was an earthquake? Well, you were asleep too, but there was an earthquake. If there's an earthquake, and you gotta wake me up. I want to feel it. The earthquake was why the dog was barking earlier? Because this is from like an hour ago. Yeah, this was at 5:30 p.m. Wait, that dog was probably barking because of the earthquake. It was at 5:30. The dog could feel the earthquake and I couldn't. No, I'm talking about the one happened at 5:30 p.m. One happened at 5:30 p.m. It was a magnitude 4.0 earthquake in Gilroy, California. Xanderhall, you never really feel an earthquake, but it shakes objects. Bullshit. I've never felt an earthquake in my life because I lived all my life in Florida, but I guarantee if the earth starts shaking and it's enough to shake objects, I'm going to feel it, okay? You can feel earthquakes, right? Gilroy is way too far? Okay. It's in, like, NorCal? Oh, it seems like it's near San Jose, which I assume is in SoCal. Is the name. Oh, chat died. Hopefully my stream didn't die. I assume my chat's okay. It's just the chat? Okay, cool. Okay, it's back. Feels like vertigo when there's an earthquake? That's not how earthquakes work, Zan. Like, if the earth is shaking and there's an earthquake, surely you can feel that. I can feel myself shaking when I stand near a loudspeaker at like a party or a concert. Yeah, you can. Not everything is moving, it's disoriented. Okay, then I should say, if there's an earthquake, then I would notice if my desk was going, you know, I should be able to notice that, right? Didn't happen near here, but like, we live like near the fucking San Andreas fault, don't we? To be fair, 4 magnitudes, basically nothing. Yeah, apparently it happened too far away to feel, but the dog felt it. That dog outside was barking around the same exact time where the earthquake was going on, but I guess animals can pick up on that kind of shit because they're better than humans. I've only been in one earthquake that big that could shake stuff like that, like this much. Like a 6.2 magnitude earthquake really shakes things up because it's exponential, right? A magnitude 2 is twice as big as a 1. A 3 is twice as big as a 2. 4 twice as big as a 3, or is it 4 times bigger, right? That's how it works. It's like a 1 is twice as big, a 3 is 3 times as big as a 2. A 4 is 4 times as big as a 3. That's how it works, right? Or is it to the power of 10? It's 10 times. So 3 is 10, or a 3 is 10 times bigger than 2. A 4 is 10 times bigger than 3. Okay. That makes more sense. I actually prefer my old desk that's in Florida Punk Minded. I actually do. Like, this one's longer, so I like that. It's longer on one side, so I do prefer that part of it. But my old desk that I had in Florida was actually, like, wider, too. so I had more room to push my monitors back and everything. I had just more space for stuff. But yeah. In 2018, there was a 7.2 earthquake when I lived in San Diego. Bottles fell off shelves and shit, and I watched the freeway shake up and down. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Yeah, I'm not trying to see an insane, like, I'm not hoping for, like, the big one or some shit. I just like us to see, like, a 10-second long earthquake, like a 20-second long earthquake that just goes a little bit. Nothing dangerous, just to experience. Just to be like, hey, I've seen an earthquake, you know? Yeah, small earthquakes probably don't last that long. Yeah, I'm just trying to see a small one, you know? They last like 2 seconds, if that. You don't see it. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't mean like see it. I mean like you can see things shaking. Obviously, you can't see the earthquake, okay? I'm not stupid, but like you see things shaking, all right? I mean, come on. Cyber Hentai, what an amazing name. Thank you for the $1. Says, I hope you go back on Augie's After Hours again. I like your appearances on there. Also, as much as I disagree with you on things, I still like watching you, so I hope you hop back in on After Hours one day. Cyber Hentai, listen, it is totally cool if you disagree with me and you watch my content, as long as you don't like spam the chat with like dumb stuff or like troll, then that's fine. You're completely allowed. You are completely allowed to watch me and be active in my community or in chat if you disagree with me. Obviously, to an extent, if you're like a Nazi and you're like telling people that they're like telling Jewish people in my chat that you're gonna kill them or something, that's obviously one thing. But like, if you watch me and you just disagree with me, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Boblax wants to come onto my stream, so I might have him on pretty soon, just like a one-on-one talk with Boblax. I feel like I agree with Boblax on more issues than I do with Augie. But, yeah. Oh, hey, Inkstar, how you doing? It's been a while. I saw you in chat the other day. Here, I want to see if I can pop my jaw. I hate having TMJ. I gotta bite down on something to pop my jaw every once in a while or it starts to lock up. Nope, not yet. Can't pop it just yet. Doing pretty good. How are you? I'm doing good. All right. I think I'm probably ready. Can you save me from Discord ban? I was the guy who donated earlier. You're probably not banned. You're probably just kicked Fletcher Spam 12. Wait, are people going to duel on Hypixel? Is that what you're going to do, Co-Orbiter and Cooped? That's amazing. Wonder how well Ethan is doing at getting through games to make room for Vermintide 2. I don't know, Doge Professor, but oh, wait, guys! Oh, fuck. Listen. Hypers if you're excited for Hytale. Like I am. Where is it? It was, I'm trying to find it. Fuck. Hold on, Ethan DM'd it to me. Maybe I can find it in our DMs. Yeah, here it is. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Holy shit. Wait, what? This tweet is unavailable? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. They took the tweet down? Weird. Very odd. Oh, you know, it probably was. It's probably because they've already got everybody set up for who they plan having come on. But that's weird they would take down the tweet when they're doing this tomorrow. All right, so basically what's happening is tomorrow on the 22nd, some Hytale devs, some of the lead people behind Hytale, are going on to this thing called NI Game Dev Network. Don't know where you actually watch it or whatever, but I'm hoping it's streamed and you get to see it. Where apparently they're doing this thing where they're going to be talking about the quote upcoming release of their game, and people are thinking it could be an announcement of a release date for the game. I'm not sure if it's fully true, if they're really going to do an announcement of the release date, but they might. They might. So yeah, I'm really hoping. If they do end up announcing it, you better believe I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to be so fucking excited because we're doing, as soon as Hytale comes out, 24-hour stream, okay? 24-hour Hytale stream. You better get on that too, Inkstar. You better believe it. When we do Hytale, 24-hour stream. All right. Listen up, people. I am tired. My head hurts. And I actually need to watch more Breaking Bad with Ethan, so that he'll be caught up with the Breaking Bad binge watch that me and Kindness are doing in my server. So here's what we're going to be doing, okay? We might be doing another watch party tonight. Maybe, depending on if Kindness is up for it. Have a nice night, Vermin. Thanks for stopping by the way, and modding my chat, too. I really appreciate that. So we might be doing another movie night, another watch party night tonight in the Zan's Theater, or Xander Hall's Theater voice chat. First, me and Ethan need to watch the next 4 episodes of Breaking Bad tonight. Then, Kindness needs to be up to watch more episodes, and so does Ethan. So if Ethan and Kindness are up to watch more episodes after me and Ethan watch 4, so he's caught up with Kindness, then we might do one tonight. If not, probably tomorrow night. Yeah, watch parties are fun, Doge Professor, because then I don't have to choose who to talk to. I can just talk to all my friends all at once and not have to split up my time among individual people for individual convos unless it's an important thing. But yeah, are you watching WandaVision on Friday? Every Friday or every Thursday night. Kai Woofy, it's Thursday nights. As soon as it ticks over to midnight, we watch the new WandaVision in the watch party all together and everything. Yeah, Doge Professor, that's why we do the watch parties. We're on episode 6 now, Poob Gaming, with Kindness in the watch party. But right now, I'm catching Ethan up to episode 6 so that he can join in on it and not have to skip episodes. So yeah, me and Ethan are going to watch the next 5 episodes in private. Well, so do I, Doge Professor. Doge Professor thinks it's Doctor Doom and just wants it to be Doctor Doom so badly. I can do it tomorrow, not tonight. Okay, Kindness. Okay, so no watch party tonight, guys. But tonight, me and Ethan are going to get caught up. So then tomorrow night, we'll be doing a watch party of Breaking Bad. Okay? Tomorrow night, we do a Breaking Bad watch party, okay? In my Discord. All right. I love you all very much. I gotta go. No, it's Senior Scratchy the Rabbit. It could be Nicholas Scratch. That is true, Doge Professor. Then again, isn't Nicholas Scratch or whatever a reference to the devil as well, I think? I'm not sure. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Have a damn good one. And I will see you all probably tomorrow. Won't make any promises, but probably tomorrow. Later.